Hello and welcome to the Counterattack playthrough series. We're playing Fields of Fire, playing the World War II campaign, first scenario, starting turn 5. If you remember from last time, we have a firefight with a machine gun team going on here. One thing I didn't do at the end of the last turn was mark the end of turn and 1 unit of ammunition spent by this guy. So I'm all caught up. He still has a few more minutes of ammunition left. Okay, so let's continue on with our push. We've taken the primary objective and all the C level contacts we need to take. We've taken 1 of the 4 A level potential contacts. We have the second objective to take. We have the attack point, so we're doing pretty good. Just checking for a higher headquarters event. Nope. So now we're going to activate our CO. CO -1 is 1. It's not so hot. So what is he going to do? Well, our command and control is starting to break down here. He's in radio contact with 2nd platoon. No, I'm sorry, that's 3rd platoon. But their headquarters is over there, so he's not in radio contact with 3rd platoon. 2nd platoon, he has radio contact. 1st platoon is moved way up. He is out of contact. Now, I was thinking I should create a runner, but it turns out you have to create a runner from another unit. You have to order them to create a runner. Then you can dispatch the runner, and then eventually, I think it would be the next turn, the runner issues orders to the recipient. So I think what I need to do first is, okay, so I have 3 save commands for the CO, plus 1 new command. I think he's going to move, so he's going to go 1, and he's on this card up here, and now he is within line of sight of 1st platoon. So he spent his activation command. Now he's going to spend a saved command to activate 1st platoon. Spend another one to activate 2nd platoon. And then I think 3rd platoon's on their own. I'm just going to have to hope 3rd platoon gets at least 1 command, and then the headquarters can move back to collect the rest of the platoon. So his activation is over, and he's still got 1 save command. So now we'll go ahead and draw for 1st platoon. 3 minus 1 is 2. 1st platoon has no saved commands. So let's see what we want these guys to do. Try not to cause a disaster with the board to get this guy into focus here. So 1st platoon right here, secondary objective, primary objective, and a church here, which is in a good, nice strategic location. So I was thinking I'd like to leave some units here to sort of, some powerful units, maybe the machine gun and a mortar, and they can kind of keep their eye on all these areas in case the Germans pop up. And then move the rest of the units onto the primary objective, kind of dig in there, and then maybe they can attack the secondary objective next turn. So I would order a platoon move, which costs 2 actions, but reading the rules, it seems like that you can't pick and choose how much of your platoon you move. It's like you move the whole platoon, or you got to order individual units. I might be not reading that correctly. So instead, I think I'm going to have the platoon headquarters order some units individually. So I think we'll order this 1st squad, which is carrying a rifle grenade, to move up to the primary objective. That's 1 command. And then maybe we'll have this depleted squad here move up as well. So that's a 2nd command. That's all of 1st platoon's commands. Those guys are exposed. So I'm just trying to reinforce the objective in case there's a counterattack of some kind. And I guess that's 1st platoon's turn. Now for 2nd platoon, okay, good draw. That's 4 minus 1 is 3. They don't have any saved commands either. What are they going to do here? Looks like I may have forgot to get rid of an exposed marker. Yes. That was from last turn. Okay, so kind of the same situation as 1st platoon. I don't want to move everybody, but I think I'll go ahead and order some actually, I'll order a scout out onto the, how about onto diagonal onto this farm. So that's what we'll do. I thought I had a scout in here somewhere. Oh, scout already moved out this way. So I guess first command, we won't use a scout, we'll just send in this depleted squad. So this squad will move out this way. They're exposed. So just trying to achieve our objectives of getting all the A contacts taken care of. So I still have 2 commands left. Do I want to get a little aggressive? I don't know, I'm being pretty wimpy here. You know, I guess I might just keep throwing guys into this battle over here piecemeal. I'm gonna spend another command to send an entire squad over here. They're gonna try to infiltrate though. So it's 2 cards looking for the infiltration silhouette, not there. Because of the -2 and when the assault team went over there last turn for being exposed, that caused them to get pinned, I believe. So I think I'm going to spend my last command to exhort these guys to like be really sneaky, and it worked. You only do 1 exhort per command you're trying to make happen. So there's the sneaky infiltration symbol. So they infiltrated without becoming exposed. They immediately start firing. It's small arms fire because they have an S here for small arms. By the way, the L is long range. I think that means you can fire up to 2 cards away. Okay, so that's good. So got a little more firepower going in there. Second platoon is done. Now we go to the initiative phase. Third platoon. 2 -1 for being green is 1 command. That's unfortunate, but at least I have 1. So we're gonna have first platoon headquarters come back to rejoin the platoon. They become exposed doing that. Not that it matters, but besides marking as exposed, it lets you know that the unit already moved. And so now they are in radio communication with the CO at present anyway. And so maybe next turn they'll start getting more orders. Okay, so the staff sergeant, or first sergeant, gets 1 command. I still don't want him to move though. He's back here just waiting for stuff to happen. He's gonna save his command, so he's at 3 save commands. He can actually save up to 4, I believe. No, he could save up to 6 commands because he is of line quality. EXO can only save 3 commands. He's at max 3, so he's got 1 command. I think I indicated I want him to designate a casualty collection point. Let me just make sure I'm allowed to do that. My bad. Looks like only the CO can designate a tactical control, which would be the casualty collection point. There's another kind of mission called a patrol mission, in which case a platoon can do it, but so the EXO can't do that. Well, that's too bad. So I suppose, you know, might as well have the EXO seek cover, I guess. I'm not really sure what else I would want him to do here, other than just sit here steady. So we'll seek cover, trying to find another cover marker so we don't have to all bunch up under 1 cover marker and potentially get knocked out together. So we're drawing for 4 cards. We can have a total of 2 cover markers. We got 1 already. So 4 cards. And he is green, so I subtract 1, so that's 3 cards. We do have a cover though, so he discovered some cover. Gotta dig it out. And he's not gonna enter the cover though. He could if he wanted to, right when you discover it. He just like scouted out this area and found another good spot for people to hide if they need to. So that was just sort of burning an extra command that I couldn't save. Now for general initiative. Ooh, that's good. 3. Excellent. So who do we want to have use their general initiative? Well, we got some scouts going out up here on this farm. How about on their own they're going to seek cover? It's 2 cards. or excuse me, 3 cards right here. And what do we have here? We have cover, contact, and rally. Okay, so they found cover. Looks like that is urban cover, and there's only one chunk of it. Okay, it took me forever to look up what I wanted to look up. I couldn't find it. Finally found it on this player aid. Where are we here? There we go. Urban cover probability table, World War II. I need to draw a card between between 1 and 5. On 4 and 5, it's just a regular cover, but otherwise it's a strong building. So here we go. Between 1 and 5, it's a 4, so it's just regular cover. Now, if it was a strong building, it would have added +3. And also, this card has a multi-story icon there. And if it was multi-story, we would even get a second cover called upper story there, so that's cool. So, but all we found was the buildings weren't so hot for cover. So we have this, and I'm going to go ahead and move into it. Okay. We still have 2 initiative items left. Well, let's see. I'd like to get some cover up there on the primary objective. So maybe that. Let's see, what do we have here? Maybe first squad of first platoon is going to seek cover. That card has 4 cover draw. We got a rally and a contact and a cover, and then just some other card. Okay, so we got cover. Let me dig that out. So only first squad can move into the cover because it was just the one squad seeking cover. So they're exposed and in cover, while their buddy is still exposed and not in cover. Okay, third initiative, third and last. I probably need to get this guy down here in the battle zone to make a grenade attack. So he's going to target here with a grenade attack, draw 2 cards. No grenades here. So that's a miss, unfortunately, because it hurts him too. The enemy is pinned, so they can't respond in kind. Okay, that's it for the initiative segment. Now it's the enemy headquarters. See if they're going to have an event. Yes. Pick a number between 1 and 10. We have a 1. I'm actually afraid there's a infamous counterattack, which is pretty bad event. Let's see what we have for 1 here. Evacuate casualties. This is the enemy one. Evacuate casualties. Remove all on-map casualties on cards with no U.S. troops. Okay, well there are no German casualties, so that is moot. So then we do the enemy activations, or I think that's what it's called. So we only have 1 enemy here. They are pinned, so I believe I'm going to use a special limited action team chart. That is true. So let's see what we have here. So pinned, not undercover on a U.S. occupied card while they're undercover. Pinned and undercover on a U.S. occupied card, yes. So the 2 columns are leader on card and no leader. So there's no leader. So we're going to draw 5. 1 to 2, no action. 3, they're going to try to rally themselves to become unpinned. 4 to 5, fall back. There we go. Oops. It's a 3. 3 was rally. So, but I have to shuffle the deck. Okay, no rally there. They got a rally. So that's unfortunate for the Americans. They are no longer pinned. Their volume of fire increases from all pinned to automatic weapons. Darn. These guys can't catch a break here. Okay, Now to resolve potential contacts. Did we move into any potential contact areas? Yes, we did. We sent a squad up to this farm here. Remember that? 3rd squad of 2nd platoon sought cover. Okay, so the current enemy contact level is contact. When we have contact on a letter A, we're going to draw 7 cards. That doesn't bode well. So here we go. No contact. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. Lucked out. All right, we cleared another level A area. Okay. Combat. We'll go ahead and I guess process the attacks against the Americans first. So I guess we'll do these guys first. So it's 1, 2, 3, back down to 2 for the weapons fire, down to 1 for the grenade miss, and so that's a +1 is a miss. So when you're missed, you immediately lose your pin status. So that's cool. Now, I was resolving the attack for this stack, but I think I have to resolve it for each unit individually. I just want to make sure I'm doing that correctly. Yeah, it is for each unit. So this guy's unpinned. This one isn't pinned. So again, I'm not going to set that to automatic weapons fire, even though this guy's automatic weapons and he's not pinned, because that happens after combat. The current state of the combat has to all happen simultaneously, then we'll adjust the state. Okay, so this guy, same thing, +1. That's a pin, he's still pinned. Now this guy, he's, let me just, I should just figure this out, but 2 minus 2 is 0, so 0. Oh, yeah, so being pinned, you have a slight advantage. 0 is a miss, okay, that's good. So that is, the Americans are resolved. So they actually did a little better. Now the American attack against the Germans have 2 for the woods, 1 for the foxholes, it's 3, +0 for small arms, -1 for the grenade, so it's +2. So they'll probably get a miss. Oh, pinned, awesome. Okay, so still having trouble carving these Germans out of this card. So combat's over. Grenade goes away. Small arms elevates to automatic weapons because of the assault team. So got that there. Oh, what did I just do? These Germans rallied and were not pinned. So they became pinned. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I thought I made a mistake, but I got it. All right. So they're back, the Germans are back to being pinned. We got a couple Americans here. I'll stack the ones that are not pinned together there. Okay. Adjust again. Since they're pinned, this drops to all pinned. Sorry. Maybe that's the mistake I made. Yes. Okay. I think the state is correct. I'm going to remove all the exposed markers from various parts of the board. I got them scattered here and there. Okay, done. And then I need to record ammunition expenditures. So the only expenditures right now are the Germans. So this is the German machine gun. So they're going to be out of ammo next turn unless something happens. And go ahead and advance the turn. There we go. So we'll be starting turn 6 next. Catch you later.